At my daughter's recital, my mother-in-law whispered loudly, "Why is she even on stage? She has no talent." Other parents turned and stared. My daughter heard it and froze mid-performance. I walked out calmly, drove home, and made 3 phone calls. By the time the recital ended, she was frantically calling me, begging me to undo what I'd done. Why is she even on stage? She has no talent. My mother-in-law Diane said it during the quiet part, right before Emma's piano solo. Loud enough that the parents around us heard. Loud enough that Emma, 8 years old, heard it too. Her hands froze on the keys. She looked into the audience, found me, her eyes filled with tears. She stumbled through the rest of the piece. Wrong notes, shaking hands. When she finished, scattered applause, sympathetic looks. I stood up, walked out. Diane called after me. Oh, come on. I was joking. I didn't turn around. I got in my car and drove home. Then I made 3 phone calls. First, my husband's sister, Michelle. Remember the vacation house Diane's been bragging about? The one she bought last year? I need you to tell me something. Did Michael and I actually co-sign that loan? Yeah. Diane said you agreed to it. Said it was a family investment. We never signed anything. Silence. Michelle, did she forge our signatures? I don't know. Maybe you should check with the bank. I hung up and called the mortgage company. I need to verify a loan on property at 428 Beechwood Drive. The representative pulled it up. Yes, there are 2 co-signers, Michael Chen and Rebecca Chen. Can you email me copies of the signature documents? She did. I opened them on my phone. My signature. But I'd never signed it. The loops were wrong. The pressure was different. I'd worked in document verification before law school. This was amateur. Second call. The bank's fraud department. I need to report identity theft and loan fraud. I explained everything. Sent the documents. They opened an investigation immediately. Third call. My husband Michael. Your mother forged our signatures on a $300,000 loan. I just reported it to the bank. Thought you should know. What? No. She wouldn't check your email. I forwarded the documents. Silence as he looked. Oh my god. Yeah. What happens now? The bank investigates. If they confirm fraud, they can demand immediate repayment or press charges. Charges? Like criminal charges? Yes. 20 minutes later, my phone exploded. Diane calling. Michael's sister calling. His brother calling. I ignored them all. Emma came home with Michael. Her eyes were still red. Grandma said she was joking. Emma whispered. But everyone heard. I knelt down. Grandma was wrong. You were beautiful up there. I messed up. Because someone hurt you right before you played. That's not your fault. She hugged me tight. An hour later, Diane showed up, pounding on the door. Michael answered. Tell her to fix this. Diane was screaming. The bank called. They're investigating me for fraud. Did you forge our signatures? Michael asked quietly. I was going to tell you. It was supposed to be a surprise family investment. You committed fraud, Mom. I'm your mother. You humiliated my daughter. You stole our identities. I think you should leave. Michael, please. I appeared behind him. The bank has 48 hours to complete their investigation. If they confirm fraud, you'll need to repay the entire loan immediately. That's $300,000. Her face went white. I don't have that. Then you'll lose the vacation house. Possibly face criminal charges. You can't do this to me. You did this to yourself. When you mocked an 8-year-old girl at her recital. When you forged our signatures. When you thought there'd be no consequences. I'm sorry. I'll apologize to Emma. Too late for that. Michael closed the door. She kept pounding. Kept screaming. We called the police. They escorted her off our property. The investigation took 3 days. Confirmed forgery. The bank demanded immediate repayment. Diane couldn't pay. They foreclosed on the vacation house. She tried to sue us. Her attorney laughed her out of his office when he saw the evidence. Last week, Emma had another recital. She played perfectly. Diane wasn't invited. Afterward, Emma asked, "Is Grandma ever coming back?" "Not unless she learns that words have consequences." Emma nodded, smiled. Good. She wanted to crush my daughter's confidence. I crushed her financial security. Seems like a fair trade to me.